Oh, how was that?
It was good.
That's good.
Oh, I kind of wanted to see that, actually.
Yeah, I enjoy the poster for it, which has a picture of Ricky Gervais sitting there looking kind of grumpy with the ghost next to him, and it says he sees dead people and they annoy him. Mm-hmm. I thought that was a good. Well, maybe it wasn't a good poster, wasn't that good? Never mind. Anyway, point is, where's my point? I saw Rosemary's Baby. Have you ever seen that?
Oh, that is a classic.
That is a good. And apparently, they're going to remake it.
No. I didn't know that.
And they're eyeing Jessica Biel, not Jessica Biel. Alba. Thank you.
God, no.
As Rosemary. Yeah, no, I agree. I thought it was fantastic.
Rosemary's not supposed to be hot. She's not.
For 1960 standards, she was pretty hot.
I guess.
I
mean, that was a great movie. That was a great movie.
You seen that, Dave? Parker?
What?
You seen Rosemary's Baby?
No, I've never seen it, so keep going.
How about you, Crystal?
No, I have not.
Okay. Well, the basic idea, it's kind of the original... Well, I'm trying to include everyone in the conversation here.
No, I'm kidding.
It's the original...
It's okay, Dave and I can have our own conversation.
Okay. It is the original Spawn of Satan movie, basically.
Yep.
That kind of gave birth to...
The Exorcist?
Like The Exorcist and The Omen and like The Shining even. Kind of like let those movies be made. And it's basically... The basic idea is a woman gets impregnated by the devil and gives birth to his son. And all of the chaos that ensues during the pregnancy, basically. Mm-hmm. Due to...
So is this by immaculate conception?
No. It's due to them drugging her and resurrecting Satan from hell and having him rape her.
Speaking of rape, did anyone see South Park on Wednesday?
Yes.
I did.
Yes, I did.
Holy Christ. Oh, my God.
I think my jaw just hung open, unhinged for, like, minutes and minutes and minutes. I was just like, I just couldn't believe what I was seeing.
It was pretty goddamn graphic. Like their facial expressions and...
Yeah. Well, apparently
I felt a little uncomfortable watching it.
Well, apparently the whole thing is they basically just redid famous rape scenes from movies. Like,
right.
I guess the part where the pinball was in the accused, and then obviously the one part with the hillbilly part is from
Deliverance.
Yeah.
Deliverance, yep.
Yeah, I had a funny incident with a friend of mine who had never seen that movie. He was like, he has Netflix and he's been renting movies and stuff. And he's like, oh, yeah, I was looking at Netflix, and I rented this one movie which got really good reviews on the website. You know, I had like 4 stars on it, and I'd never seen it. We should watch it. It's this movie called Deliverance. I was like, Deliverance? He's like, yeah, it looks like this like dramatic movie about these guys who go camping, and it's like, you know, a family drama. I was like, have you never heard of this movie before? He's like, no, what are you talking about? What goes on in this movie? So...
Oh, did I tell you about the people, and we'll still talk about South Park, but did I tell you about a buddy of mine who said that a friend of his rented Brokeback Mountain but didn't realize that it was about 2 gay cowboys?
No, what was that story?
I think you told me. It's a great story.
Well, he wanted to rent a movie. He wanted to rent a Western, apparently. And so he sees this movie. He's like, oh, it just came out. He's like, okay. And, you know, he had no clue. He thought it was just a Western. He started watching it. He thought something was kind of funny between Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal.
What's funny going
on? Then they started having gay sex, and he had to turn it off. So that's my story.
How could he not know?
I don't know, man.
First, again, how could somebody
not know about Deliverance?
I know Deliverance. Yeah. Well, the whole thing with that was I started going, Deliverance, squeal like a pig. And he goes, what are you talking about? Why would I squeal like a pig? So, anyway, continuing about South Park. Continue. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I think that wasn't one of my favorite episodes. I think that the plot with Cartman was terrible.
Yeah.
And I get they didn't like Indiana Jones, but like I think they dragged it out a little too much. I thought I don't know. I
kind of agree with Butters that episode.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't see why everyone freaks out so much about that movie. I didn't think it was nearly as terrible as everybody thought it was.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I always agree with Butters.
Yes.
Yeah, you would.
No, I just feel like,
Butters.
like, you know, what are aliens doing in an Indiana Jones movie? in Raiders, people's faces melted after they opened the Ark of the Covenant. You know, it's just like, okay, aliens are just as plausible.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or Temple of Doom. That was a little crazy.
Yeah, Temple of Doom was terrible.
Yeah, I thought the new movie was definitely better than Temple of Doom.
I agree. I'm not sure. I'd almost put it... I think Raiders is the best.
Well, of course.
I think Raiders is the best. I used to think Last Crusade was the best, but I think Raiders is the best.
I love Last Crusade.
And then I think it's Last Crusade, and then I'd definitely put Crystal Skull before Temple of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I think that's my order.
I would do it pretty much the same way, but put I still love Last Crusade. I still love.
Oh yeah.
It's goofy and it's I don't know. It's a goofy adventure movie.
Yeah.
What do you think, Crystal?
Well,
You've been silent tonight.
Indiana Jones.
she doesn't like Indiana Jones.
It's not that I
What?
don't like him. I just don't get the hype.
She's scared of Harrison Ford.
I do have a fear of Harrison Ford.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Tell why.
Oh, why?
It's not any real legitimate reason. It's just the first movie I ever saw him in was What Lies Beneath with Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was very, very creepy in that movie. So, I mean, disagree with me if you want, but the first movie that you see an actor in defines how you think of that actor from then on.
I gotcha.
Think about it. I mean, if Indiana Jones or Star Wars was the first movie you saw Harrison Ford in, you would think, wow, he's cool. And no matter what movie he did, even if it was, a bust, you would still think that he was cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, the first Arnold Schwarzenegger movie I ever saw was Terminator 2, but I thought he was totally lame in Junior.
Well,
Well, they can be lame in a movie, but your initial impression of them will define
So every
how
time-
you judge them from then on.
yeah.
So what's your thought every time you see Harrison Ford on screen? Is it just that, like, he's going to murder me, or...
I don't know. I'm afraid he's going to stalk me or something. I'm not sure.
And drown me in the lake?
No, he's just, I don't know. He creeps me out. Something about him is creepy.
Hmm. Well, I'm
Right.
just here. Oh, anyway, continue, Dave.
No, that's it.
That's it.
Oh, wait, about the episode, I
How
guess.
about South Park?
Yeah, about South Park. Yeah, so I'm always hopeful. That's the thing with South Park, because it's one of my favorite shows on TV. I'm always hopeful that they'll get it next time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the next episode is going to be better. And this 12th season has been kind of a bust for me. Like every episode is just not as worse, but they're not as good as the last one, I guess you could say. They're just, I don't know, they're not good.
What about Imagination?
I feel like this season... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. You're talking first.
I was just going to say that I feel like this season they're just going for shock factor. They're not going for the brilliance that they usually do.
Right.
Would you?
Right,
What about Imagination Land?
That was season
That was
11.
brilliant.
Oh, okay.
That
I'm
was
sorry. I
last
thought
season.
it was this season. You didn't like California Way?
No.
You didn't like California?
No. Absolutely horrible.
That was another shock factor one with Stam's dad
Yeah.
in the tent.
Yeah.
It was a ghost. I mean, it was kind of funny. He tried to tie, ectoplasm. That was kind of funny, but it wasn't anything good.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I haven't watched that much. I've seen the California Way one. I have also seen the, of course, the Indiana Jones one. I think that's the. What other ones have they done this season?
They've done Ika Penis. They've done. Hold on, let me
That was dope.
pull up. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. South Park Studios. Well, they just released the South Cartman DVD. Did you guys check that out?
Yeah, I saw that
All
today
this-
from mom.
Yeah. It actually has 3 episodes from season 12 on it.
Huh.
So, which is pretty interesting.
Which season 12 episodes?
Like I said, hold on 1 second. Of course, this isn't going to give me what I want. Buy the DVD. I think Ika Penis is on it.
What's Ika Penis?
That's one where Mr. Garrison wants to have a penis again. 'cause
Oh,
he finds out that-
right. Yeah, I know that one. Okay.
So it gets changed back
Yep.
to a dude.
Yeah. He's
Now he's
kind
Mr.
of done an
Garrett.
entire... Yeah. He's done a total 360 with his character.
Yep.
So, what the hell? I forget. Well, I'll have to go on Best Buy, I guess, because they have a... And there are really good episodes. Like, Osmo's on there, I know that.
Osmo's a great episode.
Yeah, that's terrific. I think Cartman Sucks might be on it. I'm not too sure.